Hey everyone, it has been a while since I have come on here and chatted with all of you. If you listen to the podcast, just Thrifters Villa, you'd know that I've taken a big step back from YouTube because there have been personal things going on over the last year, some health stuff, going through this journey of fertility and all of this stuff. So I've really taken a step back from coming on here, but I've had so many people reach out over the last 3 or 4 months asking me if I'm going to put out videos. So I figured I would just sit down and film a haul. I did go thrifting today. Changed the setup of the room. So if you used to watch my videos, you used to see you wouldn't see this wall, but everything has been flipped around. All of my inventory is in this room now. The room that's out there is now completely empty. I do still photograph in that room until I get a better setup in here. I'm trying to contain everything just in this room and not take up all the space that's out there because we have other plans for that space. So I guess I will just kind of talk about how I'm feeling lately with reselling before I get into the haul, or maybe I'll do the haul and talk about it. I don't know. But I'll just start off by saying things are really tough right now when it comes to reselling. I'm feeling it. So many people are feeling it. I've had to kind of change my strategy a little bit. I've had to be a little more aggressive with my pricing, a little more aggressive with my sales that I run. Very happy with the way 2022 ended and with my profits that I made. Very, very proud of myself and of my business. It was a very lucrative year and I'm so thankful and happy for it. And I wish to progress. However, it has been very tough the last 2 months to do that because of just the climate of the world that we're in. And I'm also not doing as much as I once was. I'm definitely sourcing maybe twice a month, 3 times at most. And I'm talking like maybe grabbing 10 to 15 pieces while I'm out. So I'm not really doing much when it comes to sourcing, but I am sourcing with more intention. So less pieces coming in, but better quality, better price points. Definitely trying to get rid of some of the stuff that's in here and been very successful in doing that. I used to have way more shoes. I've condensed it down to just these 3. What do you call those, racks? Yeah, shoe racks. Those 3 shoe racks. And then there's brand new and box shoes in the closet, maybe 10 pairs of those. So I'm really trying to downsize all of it. I want to make sure that the things that I'm bringing in have intention and purpose and are helping me get to that dollar amount that I want every month. So there's that. I know a lot of people are struggling right now. I know it's very difficult for so many people. I hear it all the time, whether it's from the community on Instagram or those who are part of our Patreon group for Thrifters Villa. We talk about it often, about what we're seeing, what we're doing, how we're adapting. But it's also been fun for me to venture into different avenues of reselling. So I started doing home goods. That's been fun. It is a very hobby, I guess, part of reselling for me. I go in, I find a few things, I list them, and then they gradually sell. I'm not like going out spending, hours looking for items. I'm just not doing that. I'm finding some pieces that really speak to me, that either are things I put in my home or things I think people would want in their home. And that's been really fun. It's like my little creative outlet that has nothing to do with the business, even though it is a part of my business. It's like a hobby to me and I enjoy that part and I'd like to keep it that way. I don't see myself like diving into home goods in that manner. But it's been fun to learn about it and get on Etsy and explore that platform in a different way. I used to use Etsy years ago when I made jewelry and I sold all my bridal centerpieces and all that stuff that I made. I sold on Etsy many years ago. We're going on almost 10 years ago. So yeah, that's been really fun. And I don't know, there's not much else to say. I don't really want to talk about like the health stuff and all that. Maybe I'll make a video, like a compilation video maybe, of me going through all these different stages and all the appointments and all of that. But I just don't I don't know if I want to do that. I watch so many other people on YouTube that have gone through a very similar journey as myself, and it's helpful to watch. And I know I could be that voice as well, but I just don't know if I want to put that out there. It's a very personal thing, and it's a very emotional, but also just, there's just a lot of emotion that goes into it. It's not just sadness. I say the sadness is a very small percentage of what I feel. A lot of it is just anger or nervousness or anxiousness of just not knowing, or frustration that, you know, you do all these things correctly, but yet you still can't get to that next step because of whatever reason your body's doing this other thing. So there's a lot of frustration that comes along with it. With all the different health stuff going on, not just one specific thing. But it's been a incredibly eye-opening journey for me, and I have really enjoyed learning a lot about holistic health and really tapping into that. And yeah, I'm just really happy about this path that I'm on, and things that I'm learning, and people that I'm interacting with. And I'm slowly feeling more like myself, which I haven't felt in a while. There are aspects of me that doesn't feel like myself because of certain medications that I'm taking. But body-wise, I really feel like I'm in a good place, and I can't work out in any capacity that I would want to, which is very frustrating, and is hard for me given my background in powerlifting and everything. But I've learned to be okay with it. I'm taking time to be in nature and walking and not listening to music while I go for my walks, and just really taking in my surroundings. And I'm just approaching fitness and health in a completely different way. And it's been a fun journey to be on. But it's not why you guys are here. You are here for a haul. I just felt like I had to give a quick, like 7 minutes now, spiel as to where I've been because so many people have asked. But let's get into the good stuff. I will say sourcing just has not been fun for me. I don't really like doing it as much as I used to. It's harder to source for really good things because my time is so limited, and I'm only really sourcing on Saturday when I'm able to source. So I'm not finding a ton, and unless I'm out really early, there's just a lot of people. It's just a whole thing. It's a whole thing. And I know other people feel me on this. So today I started the day very early, got all my packages and everything done by like 9, was in the thrift store by 9:15, found the things that made me very happy. So we're going to talk about them. Okay, first up, we found a pair of the great trousers. I love these. Nice little olive green color. These are really nice. They feel like they were never worn, so that's always exciting. And they were only $7.99. I have no idea what my total cost of goods is. I will do that math at the end. I don't know. I want to say I spent like $120, but I don't know how many pieces I have. So we'll do all that math after. Okay, here's a brand that I don't think I've ever really shared on here, but it's Citizens of Humanity, which isn't like, yeah, okay, we know that brand, but it's this specific line here. The premium vintage line is the only Citizens of Humanity that I really pick up, and this style is the Amelia Vintage Flare. So I love the premium vintage line. It is a line that definitely has a following. So here you go, got a flare leg here. It's high rise. It was $9.99. This, if I were to pick Citizens of Humanity up, it's only this one. This denim line, people like. It mimics vintage designs, which is very much in. So we grabbed that. And for $9.99, that is not bad. Next up, we have, I never find this brand, but Filson. And it isn't anything special. It is just a Filson button-up in black. It was $2.99. It's not going to resell for a ton. I'm going to guess between like $38, $48 in that area. But it's exciting to find a Filson piece, especially for $2.99. Next up, okay, I try not to pick up Anthropologie tops because they really don't do well. They're a low hanging fruit, right? Like if I get $25 to $38, I'm happy. But this top is so cute, guys. Look at it. It is striped and it's got these, I'm going to say they're either clementines or peaches. I don't quite know, but it's such a pretty top. And it was $4.99. So I was happy about that. Though the last two pieces were extra smalls. I don't know what size the jeans were. I probably should tell you such things. The jeans are a size 27. And the great, I think we're a size small. Haven't done a haul in so long. I'm a little rusty, guys. Size 26. Bear with me. Bear with me. Okay. Again, a brand I really don't come across too often. And that is Smartwool. And this is a size medium. Here's Smartwool. We love Smartwool. It's a cute little hoodie. Usually when I find Smartwool, it's like a basic, right? Like a t-shirt or a long sleeve shirt or undershirt or something. But this was nice to actually find, I guess a heavier piece of clothing. I don't even know how to describe it. Okay, this piece is fun and I would generally not grab it, but I just think with how popular vintage pieces are and pieces that are just different, this classified as that. This is St. John Sport. So one of the diffusion lines of St. John. It's a small and definitely shrunk, but it's like a little crop top at this point. It's knit. It's navy and like this peachy color. The lighting's a little off in here. Sorry, guys. You're not able to see it too well, but I liked it because of the emblem that's in the middle here, this embroidery that says St. John. It was $9.99, and I feel like one of the girlies is really going to love it. So that's why we grabbed that. Okay. Oh, I have some accessories in here too. That's right. I'll do the two accessories. This is just a Madewell leather pouch. It was $4.99. I think I might give this to my niece for her birthday. It's got just little pockets and little card slots. I probably could sell it, but her birthday's coming up, and I think it's time for her to start getting cute leather pieces like this. She's going to be 10, which is wild. So I feel like this is a good 10-year-old birthday gift, and I'll throw some cash and gift cards in there for her, and she'll be happy. Okay, next we have this Tory Burch wallet. It was $4.99 as well. I went back and forth on this. I was like, is this real? Is this not real? I don't know. And then I did a little research, and I felt the leather really well, and it is real. So I was very, very happy. Funny story about this. When I went to the register, the girl who was ringing up was one of the managers, and she was like, wait, you found this on the floor? I was like, yes. Yes, I found it on the floor. She was like, oh my God, I can't believe they priced this at $4.99. I'm going to kill them. And I was like, okay, but it's a score for me. Like, I thought she was going to take it away from me. I was getting really nervous that she was going to take it away. And she was like, no, you definitely did score. But they usually come to me when they don't know a brand. I'm so surprised they only marked this at $4.99. Okay, well, I'm glad that they did. I might keep this. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to sell this or not. But it is sold out everywhere, and it seems to have a following, so we'll see. Anyway, I digress. Do I want to share? What do I want to share next? There's a couple pieces in here that I'm really excited about, but we would talk about this shoe. And it caught my attention because I saw the red bottom, so I instantly thought, like, is that a Louboutin? What is that? So it's actually called Parkerson, and it's a size 42. I don't know if this is men's or women's because I'm a size 40. So when I put it on, I mean, it is big on me, but it fits my foot nicely. So I'm going to say it's women's. It's made in Italy. These were $4.99. Let me just Google. I have my computer right here really quick. I want to make sure I don't misspeak here. Parkerson sandals. Okay. Let's see. Oh, why isn't it coming up? Ew, did I type it incorrectly? I did. Parkerson. It's Parkerson. That's why. All right, so these Parkerson sandals, they're on ModSense for $200, $300, $175. I don't really know what the resale is on these. But I thought it was worth me trying. Spring, summer's coming up. They're a size that I wish I found more often in good shoes. Because I actually have good luck selling 41s and 42s. So, yes. New brand. Don't know much about it. If you know anything about it, let me know. But I thought the red bottoms was interesting. It's a very, very similar red to Louboutins. It's very, very similar. It's like a little more matte. But that's what caught my attention. Let's do... Nope, not this one. That's not for sale. This piece right here, I've never found this brand before, and this is Bryn Walker, and this is just a linen top, nice olive green color. I don't know what size you are, but as soon as I felt this, I thought it was flax, but I was pleasantly surprised to see that it was Bryn Walker. I don't know the size. Where would I find? Oh, I find the size right there. Size small. So I think the woman who donated all of these things, like the Citizens of Humanity, the Great, this is all her stuff. So thank you, kind individual who donated some very lovely brands for me. Next up is just 2 Everlane pieces. I love picking up Everlane. It's a quick flip for me. This is a size large Everlane piece. It was $7.99. And then we have the same or similar one in gray, also in tan, also $7.99. So we found that. Then we have, okay, here we go. I have my own leggings in there too. This is by a brand. I don't think I've shared this brand on here before. I found a dress not too long ago, sold it fairly quickly for $60. It's called Packed. It's a sustainable brand. This is just a pair of leggings. They were $5.99, so we'll see how the leggings do. But the dress did really well. It's all organic cotton. Next up, we have La Linea. Great brand. Great brand. This is just it's a basic, but it's such a good brand. I'm okay with picking up a basic for it. It was $7.99. I don't know how much I'll get for it, but I'm okay with paying it. It was my first time finding the brand too. That wasn't like a Target collaboration. Okay, I will show the next 2 exciting pieces, and that's all I got, and then we'll do totals. I don't generally pick up St. John. I mean, I don't. Minus today, where I found that crop top. And then we've got another St. John piece. This is a dress. I'm trying to get this out of here. It was a dress and blazer set. The blazers really caught my eye. It was $25, which I generally wouldn't pay that much for this, but I think it's really special and unique. And it just gives me like classic Chanel vibes, which is why I went with it. It's got these really, really pretty pearl buttons, and it's pink. And we know that pink is having a moment right now. And I do have good luck selling knitwear by St. John. So we've got the dress and we've got the jacket that goes on top. It was $25. I'm guessing I'll probably be able to sell it in that $1 to $175 range. Maybe even a little more. It'll depend. But I was excited to find that. I did leave behind a Burberry pantsuit. They wanted $39. Now, could I have probably sold it for $150 or more? Yeah. But spending $40 on it, I could not bring myself to spend $40 on it. And the pants, the trousers were a low rise. I just couldn't do it. If it's there when it gets to 50% off, then I'll pick it up. But chances are I'm not going back. It'll probably be gone by the time I go back anyway, because it won't be anytime soon. Okay. This piece. This is the most exciting find of the day. I thought this was a Gunny Sacks dress because I just saw it hanging and I was like, oh, that's interesting. It looks like Gunny Sacks. I wonder what it is. And then I felt it and I was like, oh, but this doesn't feel like Gunny Sacks. This feels like, honestly, it felt like a Christy Dawn dress or something. And I'm like, yeah, but this, that can't be it. This is definitely vintage. So I unzip and I see this label and it means nothing to me. okay? And it says Frattini Design, made in England. The designer's name is Gina Frattini. And I looked it up and wow, these dresses are definitely collectible. These dresses are something that people are looking for. Oh, this button's a little damaged. Sorry, just totally got distracted. But this button has a little wear on it. I'll probably sell it as is instead of replacing it because you can't really tell. Anyway, digressing. But this is a beautiful, beautiful bohemian style, prairie, you name it. It is Christy Dawn in vintage form. Well, this designer has created dresses for Princess Diana. They're definitely collectible. It's vintage. They are priced online anywhere from $300 range to over $1,000 range. I have done no research on it besides the brand, and as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, no. Even if this wasn't anything special, right? It was just like a really pretty vintage dress. I would have still picked it up because it is so similar to what some other brands are selling today. And I just think someone needs to have this. So I'm really excited to dive a little deeper on this and see how it does. But keep that name on your bolo list or whatever it is that you keep it in your memory bank. Definitely a brand to be on the lookout for. The Made in England's what set it off. Like that was like, okay, Made in England. We gotta keep researching this. Okay, let's count and see how many pieces we have. We're gonna first total. We had 2 stops today for a total of $117. Let's see how many pieces we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So our total cost of goods is $117 and my average cost of goods per piece is $7.31. Not bad. I am okay with that. I'm excited to get the stuff listed and maybe make more YouTube content. I don't know. I don't want to promise anything. When I feel inspired or motivated, I will come on here and I will chat all day long with you guys. But right now, my mind is just in a lot of different places and making YouTube content is not it. But if you want to keep up to see what I'm doing or, I don't know, just hear my voice, I guess, you can always find me at Thrifters Villa, our podcast, or on Instagram. I don't really post too much on Instagram, but I'm there. If you want to chat, I will chat. All right, everyone, I hope you are having a great weekend, and we'll chat soon.